Good morning, gang. Happy Sunday morning for those of us who got any sleep. Yesterday was a extremely tough day. I want to apologize first off for canceling the live stream. I was mentally shot by 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. I couldn't do it, okay? And I want to explain what happened. And I get a feeling a lot of you know some of the details, but I want to explain everything to everybody just so we all know what's going on. Yesterday, we put up the video to do a fundraiser for Newport, Tennessee. The support from you guys was dumbfounding, okay? I will give you this. By 11 o'clock or so, maybe about 10:30 yesterday morning, I had $1,000 donated already. I had spent the morning chasing down, finding an organization, talking to an organization to figure out what they needed. So around 10:30 yesterday morning, I said, all right, I'm heading into town. I'm going to go start buying this stuff. So I went to Walmart, had $1,000. I bought every 5-gallon bucket they had in the store. I bought every bottle of pine sol they had in the store. I bought every pack of sponges they had in the store. I bought tons of toothpaste. I bought every toothbrush they had in the store. I cleaned them out on shampoos, just truck full of stuff. Figure, okay, let's go home. Laundry detergent. I'm trying to think of what else was in there. I got everything I could. Didn't matter the brand. It was like I got Tide, I got Arm & Hammer, I got Colgate, I got Crest, I got Suave, I got Prel. It didn't matter what. I was getting anything. Bars of soap, bought every one they had there. So I had a truckload of stuff. And I came back home, figured, okay, I'm going to unload it in the garage and start to stage there with what I've got. And throughout the whole trip, my phone kept going ding, 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 which was what I thought, more contributions coming through. So I got back in the truck. I looked at my Cash App to see what was there, and the balance was 0. And I was like, what? And so I looked down the list. I kid you guys not. There had to be 200, 300 contributions in there, all marked failed. And so I'm sitting there in my driveway and I called CASHAPP. What's going on? Let me look at your account, blah, 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 blah. Half an hour on the phone. I'm like, she's like, well, you've had too many transactions today. I'm like, my account is verified. It's set up for unlimited amounts of funding. No problem. Right, unlimited amounts of funding, but we only can process 25 transactions a day per person. Like I said, there were like 200, 300 in there. While I was on hold, I was adding these up. I stopped counting at around $12,000. Now, I didn't cross-reference and everything like that. There could have been plenty of people who tried 2 or 3 times, and so it said Mary Jones $50 declined, failed, and then Mary Jones $50 failed, and I double added it. I'm sitting on my phone doing this in my truck. So I waited a half an hour and got no resolution, and a woman got rude and hung up on me. So I called back again and talked to the next person, and I got the story of, I can't find a manager, we'll have to do this via email. I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I need to talk to somebody. There's got to be somebody that can fix this. They eventually hang up on me. Third time after being on hold for a half an hour. I'm now well over 2 hours of doing this. Third time I finally get a manager who tells me the same crap that the service reps are telling me. Said, nope, there's nothing we can do about it. That's that. And I'm like, okay, I need to talk to somebody else. He's like, okay, I'll get you to my supervisor. So we've gone from phone operator to manager to now supervisor. They'll have to get back to you. Like, I need to talk to somebody. Click. They just want to get you off the phone. I tried a fourth time. I tried a fifth time to get through to anybody. I spent over 3 hours trying to chase these guys down. To no avail. The third guy had told me somebody will be back with you within 3 hours. So the fourth and fifth time were after the 3 hour wait. So that was 6 o'clock or so last night. And I'm trying to call him and I get the same thing. Can't do anything. You're going to have to wait for somebody to email you back. Nothing to do. So finally, sometime overnight, because I eventually went to bed because I was just completely shot, I got an email back from them, and I'm just going to read this to you. This is what I went through. My name's Casey. I'm a manager with CASHAPP support. I have apologized for the late response. I'm sure you intended to hear from me sooner. No shit, Sherlock. Thank you for your patience while I reviewed your case to ensure accurate and correct information was provided by our team. I understand you're having issues with receiving funds. I appreciate you getting in touch with CASHAPP support. Thanks. Okay. After taking a look at your account, I can confirm this payment exceeded the number of transactions you can receive at this time. You're welcome to try this payment again at a later time. I explained to every single person what we are trying to do. And this is what I got. So anybody that had sent funds yesterday that went earlier than, probably about 11 o'clock our time, you should have got a failure notice. A lot of you emailed me that you did. Those went through. I've already bought the $1,100 worth of stuff that's there. I was planning on going today, but now that's not going to happen because many of you said you're going to try again. Some people have said they're going to send stuff. $1,000 wasn't enough to get everything we need. I mean, I cleaned out Walmart. I got to go to other stores to get other stuff because, I got 37 buckets. I got 80 deodorants. I got 17 toothbrushes. I've got to go fill them in so all those buckets have a toothbrush and a bar of soap and men's and women's deodorant in it and sponge and Pine Sol and laundry soap and shampoo and, that's what's going on. So, I still got shopping to do. Some of you have said you are sending something in the mail. I hope that gets here quickly. When the sun comes up today, I'm going to try calling to my contact that I had yesterday and see how long they're going to be there. But now it's going to be days till we can get there because I'm hoping some of you guys will try again today through Cash App, and at least we'll get 25 transactions and whatever comes in there would be helpful. A lot of people have asked me about other venues to do this. I've been up most of the night trying to figure this out. I tried PayPal, as much as I can't stand PayPal because of their political stance. PayPal, basically their entire page is now in Chinese. And then when you get it to English, they want all sorts of verifications. And they want transactions that I did on there 3 years ago. They want to verify that I sent something, that I can't do it, okay? I tried opening up a new account. Doesn't matter. You got to link your phone number to it. I got one phone number, okay? I even tried getting a Google Voice number. That didn't work, okay? So I checked out Venmo. I've had a Venmo account for a while. Haven't used it in forever. Same thing. Can't do it. The only way I can do it is with my personal Venmo account. And no offense, guys, but y'all know me. A little bit of OPSEC. I try to keep my name out of this. Okay. Somebody had suggested yesterday to do Give, Send, Go. I tried that. Again, same thing. The only way you can do a Give, Send, Go is if I put my legal name in there, and I ain't doing that. I know people would say, well, gee, it's not that much of a big deal. Yeah, it is to me, okay? Because I don't need my name broadcast all over the internet doing this, and then all of a sudden I've got 500 people showing up at my front door, okay? Yeah, that stuff like that happens, and I don't need that. I don't think any of you would want that for yourselves. Please don't ask me to do it for me. So, I am still going to be doing this. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get the stuff. It'll be sometime this week, because eventually, once some more of these contributions come in, I'm going to go out and spend some of my own money to buy it. You guys have told me checks are on the way or whatever it is. So I'll kind of float it that way so I can get this stuff. I'll go take what I have. If more comes in afterwards, at that point, what I will do is just send the funds to them via check or something like that, because I wanted to go take a huge load out to everybody. If you remember, I was pretty damn excited about doing this yesterday. I'm a little deflated at the moment, if you can tell. And at that point, if anything else comes in, I will just forward it on to the organization down there, the disaster relief through the fire department and everything. I'm sorry. It's my apologies for this. Unfortunately, this is completely out of my control. It drives me absolutely insane that the very few people in this country who actually try to do something to help are handcuffed when they try to do it. When I was in Walmart, I got some strange looks, of course, when I was buying every bottle of Pine Sol, or when I was clearing shelves of toothpaste, and people looked at me and I'm like, this is all going to Newport. And then they were like, oh, wow, that's really cool of you. Okay. The cashier was wondering what the hell was going on when I came through. And I said, everything's going to Newport. And as she spent a half an hour ringing all this stuff up, we were talking. And she was like, it's really cool you're doing this. And I said, it's not just me. I said, this is a bunch of people from my YouTube channel that they're all contributing. I said, these donations are coming in from the four corners of the country as to people trying to help. And this was all before the whole world blew up in regards to Cash App. If anybody has any ideas how to do this better, please let me know. Like I said, I've tried, looked up to see what other services there are. And again, this isn't a business, okay? I don't have an EIN number for Pinball Preparedness, okay? I can't cash a check if it's made out to Pinball Preparedness. I've mentioned that many times. If you want to send me a check, you leave the payee blank or put it in as cash. That's the best we can do. People have sent me ones made out to Pinball Preparedness. I send them back the check, or I tell them I'm going to shred it. I can't do anything with it. Okay, the banks won't cash it. I'm not legally Pinball Preparedness, and I'm not going through the hoops to get a business identification number and pay business taxes and do all this sort of stuff for a YouTube channel. Okay, this isn't a business. All we're trying to do is help people. And the world's making it as hard as possible to do it. You wonder why people throw their hands up in the air and say, screw it, I'm not going to. I spent all day and all night working on this yesterday. It's important to me. You guys know that. I'm trying to do what I can, but my apologies to everybody who got rejections, fails, whatever the email back they got. All I can say is please try again. I know you're as frustrated as I am. I'm still doing this. I've got it started. I was hoping to do it today. Unfortunately, I'm not going to drive back and forth every day with a minimal amount of stuff. I want to take a load. I'm hoping maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that, I'll have enough. But I planned on spending all day yesterday doing all the shopping, putting everything together last night, and then driving out this morning. Well, I barely got any shopping done. Nothing got put together last night because I spent all day on the phone. And, of course, canceled last night's live stream. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Please bear with me and understand this one's out of my control. I wish there was another way to do it. Unfortunately, corporate America, as usual, doesn't give a rat's ass about Joe Average. And Cash App, I would just like to thank you personally for all the people who slept out in the rain last night or didn't have any food or couldn't wash themselves because of your idiotic policy to limit people to $25 or 25 transactions a day. That's stupid business. You won't be long in business because I've already contacted all the news channels, both my senators, my congressmen, and other people I know to get this out to destroy your reputation. Enjoy. You pissed off the wrong person. Pinball out.